Okay. I literally 15 minutes ago finished the notes from last session because I procrastinated the entire time. But a good amount of stuff happened last time. So Pyrus visited Shelly Moran, where this is, I think, like the 5th person he's broken the news about. Pyrus, every single interaction breaks the news that McCarter's dead.
You should have it down by now.
Yeah. Introduces himself as NYPD, then a local.
Just kidding.
NYPD open up. Just kidding. To an empty door. Then a patron of Osiris Races, and then finally Scribe PI. Gives a couple of a little bit of details, mostly just like the timeline of when this all happened. Offers zero comfort to Shelley's concerns of her own safety. And then kind of schemes out a plan of how to get more information from Osiris Oasis. Being that using these Bluetooth headphones to connect up and hear what Shelley's hearing at the Oasis. So Shelley does decide to go to work, says it's safer to just keep going as if nothing happened than to run away. And then Pyrus goes back to the electronics store to buy 2 audio recording devices, one that's like a live streaming one and one that records an hour at a time. And he goes down from like $7 million to $7. And then Belladonna has a normal day where her lightly business associate / friend Felix Ortiz, who owns Ortiz Antiques, an antique store down the road, sells very high-end trinkets and little doodads and all that fun stuff. Asks how things are going, offers support, and invites her to their reopening of Ortiz Antiques, which is just on the uptown area. You up?
That's what I was like.
Yeah, I know you're doing Uptown Girl, and then I got that after I already said Uptown Funk.
You Gen Zers.
And then also invites her to dinner with his wife and kids.
That's my best.
And then Belladonna gets a client, a young vampire woman named Elodie Carmen, who works at the city hall in their public works department, who expressed concerns about her coworkers and all of this.
I forgot that was.
I completely forgot that whole interaction.
Yeah.
I remember it, but I forgot it was last time. I thought it was the time before.
Yeah. A whole tarot reading.
Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, because we just kept drawing more and more cards.
Be like, I've run out of things. Next.
Yeah.
But you gave her some. Sorry, that's funny for me. Give her some things to think about. Told her that her coworkers are, just unmotivated, and she tips you and leaves, and buys a little necklace. Charlotte makes plans to speak with Nathaniel Greywater's friends after getting Marissa.
Mind your business.
That was you, not the cat you. Marissa will follow up with the school or with the friends and make sure there's a time they're all together.
Am I supposed to scribe wrong?
Scribe?
Scribe
How do you spell scribe wrong?
I just spelled it with a K instead of a C.
Oh, okay, on purpose though.
Yes.
Okay, I was like, how'd you spell scribe?
Alright.
Yes.
Everyone write scribe V on your hats.
Yes.
Well, Caitlin has
I thought you were going to do that while
You don't-
on.
That's not even my thing. Oh, I do work for that. I gotta do my
Yeah, you're like, I don't work there yet.
I will do my hat soon.
It's like
I gotta do my folder
connections.
still.
Crystal clear connections.
That's how I write it. I'll write it the right way.
Where's the fun in that? We're in Monster Town.
No, this kind of makes sense though, because she is scribe.
Yeah.
So scribe PI, she would write it right.
Yeah.
You would write it wrong.
Yeah.
I was given this by her.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
The one shotty. I don't know what her name is.
Marissa.
Yes, she gave it to me as a new employee.
During
She says,
orientation.
Yeah.
this is your rookie badge.
Yeah, this is the orientation hat.
That's funny. So at Osiris Oasis, Pyrus meets up with Charlotte. You guys get a little room where you can have your privacy and you can scheme about what you want to do. Where you decide to make a distraction to hopefully get all the top dogs out of their office so you can plant a bug. Start a fight, goes super, super well, just not exciting enough to get the big guy out. But then you... Telemarcus takes the fight way too far and bites someone, so that kind of throws everyone off. So then Belladonna shows up, and you guys all confer. Pyrus tries to get Belladonna to go up and talk to Khan Elmari. Belladonna goes, "That's stupid." And so, in an act of courage or stupidity, Pyrus goes up to go request a different liquor be sold.
Real.
Of which Elmari seems
An additional
to have
liquor.
some kind
An
of,
additional liquor.
An additional one. Elmari seems to already have ins with the company, has a contract of some kind with that company.
Oh,
Bad
so
luck
messed.
there.
it was so messed.
Though Pyrus does successfully plant the bug in the couch in the room.
I did it, guys.
Elmari intimidates, I would assume, and asks what Pyrus knows about Misty Parm, about Mercedes McCarter, uses the name Anubis Nile, which is the alias he gave to the police.
Sus.
Oh yeah, he knew all your names.
You only knew that one.
Oh, okay.
He'll never know.
He's trying so hard to be your attention.
He'll never know.
He'll never know. And Pyrus double downs on not knowing anything and having no idea what anything is. And Belladonna interrupts this very tense moment.
It's amazing.
And
So grateful.
suggests that this is her first time at this bar, but she can already tell that it needs her business.
The vibes are awful.
Yeah, the vibes were not good.
And that it requires her services. And somehow it does work.
Oh, that's what we were gonna start.
Mhm.
Okay, you keep talking.
Yeah.
Gotta do some studying.
I can't remember which, because I skipped past it because I was running out of time.
I left.
Either Telemarcus or Asmir leads you outside.
Asmir
Asmir.
led me outside and he was like, bye. I was like, cool. And I perch, I'm like, just chill. I'm being super nonchalant against the facade of the wall, listening in on my bug to whatever this is going on.
Yes, 100%.
So make some good drama, so like my character knows what's going on.
Okay.
Wonderful. And then while all that's happening, you're standing outside. Belladonna is in the room with Elmari. What is Charlotte doing?
I was gonna ask that to you because I
You were just kind of chilling
Yeah,
at
so
the bar.
last you saw, Pyrus goes upstairs, the door closes. And then, a couple minutes later, I guess you're sitting next to Belladonna. Belladonna goes up and leaves.
She's like, bye.
Would Belladonna have
out.
told Charlotte what's going on?
That I went upstairs?
Sorry, your eyebrows raised and then the crown raised.
Belladonna's probably like,
Would you let? I'm assuming you would just leave. Would you have told Charlotte what's up, or what your plan was, or what you're doing?
No.
I can just imagine she's probably like, this is so boring sitting here at
Anyways.
this bar.
No,
I'm
yeah.
going upstairs.
That's literally, I was like,
The vibes are bad upstairs. I can
Yeah.
sense it.
it was
Yeah,
more
yeah.
out of
That makes sense.
convenience that I went up there. than actually to be helpful.
Good. I like
Yeah.
that. All right. So what is Charlotte?
I don't know.
Everyone's abandoned you.
I know. I'm not going up there.
You could talk to the girl or see if you like listen in.
Oh, that's what. Yes, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do remember that.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm fine. Don't. I'm chilling. I'm being
Well, that's what I was
nonchalant
gonna ask. Did I
outside.
see
You see him get
Okay.
let outside. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I text her.
Oh yeah, you have phones.
Yeah.
I text pigeon
Yeah, yeah.
Bluetooth whatever communicate with her. I send a carrier pigeon
It's
to
like a
her.
carrier
Inside.
in Morse code.
Yeah. Inside the bar.
In Braille.
I'm sending pigeons via Morse code, like sending pigeons out in Morse code to her at the bar.
Like 3.
My dearest Charlotte boss. Oh, my
That's
dearest boss.
crazy.
My
Oh my
dearest boss, Charlotte. I am
All you
outside.
have to do is
The
keep
vibes
inside.
are okay.
You can't go back inside.
I probably could,
Oh my gosh.
but I'm being nonchalant right now.
Okay.
I have like a very incriminating device, Bluetooth speaker. I can't bring that into the bar.
It's a Bluetooth speaker.
I don't know what it is.
So it's-
it's something.
Yeah, actually, roll a sneak roll to figure out how inconspicuous this device is. The bug, like
It's something.
the bug in the room, very
Yeah.
hidden. Now, what does the audio like listening device look like? And it'll just be a 4.
It's like a 3.
Do you have a thing? Yeah.
It's a 4 now.
Okay, it looks very similar to the earpiece. It's
Okay.
not noticeable at all.
It's.
It's
I
a cup and a string
He's
tool.
invisible
I'm not. I'm
He's-
still my. I'm
he's,
still my.
Mummy
mom.
right now.
when he's
Yeah.
invisible.
Oh,
is
okay.
the earpiece visible?
Oh, good question. That'd be kind of funny.
That's a great question that I didn't think about.
Yeah, very good.
It'll have to be a roll, I think. It must.
Okay.
It will be that same like
10.
difficulty for.
Oh, mine's yeah.
Yeah, but it would also be snap if you were to go shadow. But remember, this is a very heavily lit area. This is the entrance. There's neon lights and all that stuff.
I'm like chilling by like the gross garbage bags. So
Yeah.
I'm imagining you're sitting there.
Yeah.
The vibes are great.
The vibes are great. Vibes are wonderful.
I'm like hearing like you have like pink aura upstairs.
Literally.
Okay, Miss Topaz. Before you, you're sitting on the couch. And he is sitting at his desk. It's like this gigantic. That's exactly what it is. This is like a gigantic wooden, like engraved desk, with like very neatly placed things all around it. But you see, he clears off, like the middle section, puts things in cabinets and puts them away.
Did I not drop them?
What'd you try?
Oh, how'd they get over there?
It's psychic magic.
I don't want you. Go to someone who wants.
Oh my
She's dramatic.
You saw that in slow motion.
It did happen in slow motion.
And I felt it in slow motion. I'm
Page
like,
of Pentacles
alright, it's
and-
happening.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I also,
Yeah.
Oh, the tower. That was literally you just now.
She's leaning.
just call me Pizza. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Before him sits Khan Elmari, the like mob boss of this area. He again is like this large towering figure. He's a mummy, but his like muscles and skin is poking through the loose wrapping. He looks at you, kind of unimpressed. I mean, he's a very hard person to read,
You're the tycoon.
but you kind of interrupted something that he was in the middle of doing, but he's hearing you out. but he sits at his like large chair with his arms crossed, but gives you the space on the desk to do what you need. And I don't think you know there's a bug in the room. I don't think there would be any way for you to know that.
That's fine. So I get him checked. I'm like,
What's his aura?
Can I ask a Katie question?
Yeah.
What is his level of what's the word I want? What's the word in actual D&D for knowing magic thingies?
Like Arcana?
Yeah, what's his level of Arcana?
I don't think you. Give me a focus roll
Okay.
of 15.
Oh. Do you hate me?
You got this.
You don't know this guy. This is the first time you've been to the club.
The glurb. 15.
15.
Right. Look at us go. We're just one off every time.
Yeah.
I'm running out of money, and Caitlin's over there being greedy.
Huh? I only have like 3.
That's 2 more than me.
This man is not magical, but you think he has so many connections that doesn't really matter.
Okay.
He knows enough people who have strong but I don't know if that means
Con him is what you're saying.
you will have to put effort into conning him.
Got it.
But it is doable.
Yeah.
You got this.
I have some knowledge, just not.
I'm casting bardic inspiration through the wall.
Because you're clearly scouted as a bard.
I'm obviously the most bardy of bards. Look at me.
Bardy boy.
I am a bard. I promise.
Emily, I beg you make that tighter. It's just around your neck every single time I look at you.
That's nowhere near my
I did get down there twice.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
They don't notice, I guess.
Should I cast Bardic Inspiration on her to help her do whatever she's doing?
Yeah, 100%. What level bard are you, do you think?
I'm obviously a level 20. 1. I'm a
Level 21.
I've actually ascended godhood in bard.
You have level 10 spells.
I do. I do.
I think you get one level 9 spell as a level 20 bard. Maybe 2.
I have no idea. I've never
It's
played
like
a
the
bard.
highest the spells go up to.
9.
9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's secret forbidden magic.
The what?
Now I don't think in the actual
Like in the
rulebook.
deep lore.
In like homebrew, but I don't think
There's
this doesn't matter. I really we don't need
Mistra
to
because
know.
Mistra changed the weave.
The weave.
She changed the weave
Mistra.
she changed the weave so they couldn't cast above level 9.
Yeah, because she's a freaking
Loser.
I hate her.
She's a loser.
I hate her so much. Ew, why does this look so different now?
And then
Oh,
the
here it
one,
is.
because there's like one people that can cast above, because apparently when she changed the weave, she let the people who like were able to cast at higher spells to like continue to
Yeah,
cast at those
that-
higher spells.
Honestly, that checks out.
But she's like, actually everyone else though who doesn't already have goaded magic only gets semi-goaded magic.
Yeah, like capitalism.
Yes. But like for mages.
I
But
mean,
there's no way to get
what
more
about
than
a
that.
magical society based in Arcana is not built from capitalism?
Days.
So back to
Oh
me.
yeah, so sorry.
He's not Arcana.
Got it. But he knows people who are, so he could see through me. So
What's his aura though?
the aura on
See, I don't think you changed it.
I moved it too. I decided, or what I see. What I see.
He is unimpressed right now.
Oh, I'm talking as Belladonna right now. Hold on, I didn't know that. I got this.
Fix your crown, queen. Your crown is falling.
No, lift your head.
Keep your chin up, queen. Your crown's falling.
Literally.
Classic 2012 Tumblr.
Uh-huh.
There you
Nice
go.
and snug.
Nice and snug.
Okay. Hi. I know I just. Hi. That was Emily. I didn't get a. I like your nails. They're very pretty.
Yeah. Thanks.
We didn't get a full introduction back there. I am the highest skilled psychic. This is Emily hesitating on the word.
Mm-hmm.
Psychic question mark. Back to Belladonna. In the Central City area.
You're midtown.
Just midtown.
Just
So funny.
It's just midtown.
Let me limit it so it's true.
Literally. Where's the lie?
It's midtown.
And I feel that your establishment was calling me here tonight to do this reading and even maybe a cleanse if we feel it's necessary. But
You're dirty.
an energetic cleanse. Energetic cleanse?
Energy cleanse.
Energy cleanse, thank you. Oh, I forgot. I was like, what are you doing?
Listen.
And I don't ever leave my house or not go home after work, so I don't know why I'm here. And that's where I think the universe was calling me to this establishment. And ever since I walked in, it's just all I see is green, a little flash of red, green. And I don't think that's good. Any questions? So before I go,
By the way, as Katie, I'm so you're gonna hate this.
oh,
Just the experience of talking to this man. By the way.
okay, good. So before we get started,
Emily, green aura.
no, I already looked it up. No, there was negative
Oh.
about
Oh,
green.
yeah.
Yeah.
I saw positive about green.
No.
She's like, it's so bad. It's like
Except for,
healing and growth.
No. It's
So after
ingenuity and practical, but then materialistic and
Yep.
selfish.
Oh.
I picked it on purpose. Don't
Look
worry.
at you go.
And then
She
red-
sold it in her own
And red is
Oh.
irritable,
Except for
fiery
black.
tempered, and destructive.
Yep.
See, there was logic.
My DeepSeek AI was not treating me well with
Yeah.
that Google search.
That was good. After listening to Amy talk about the auras, I got
Literally.
it.
Not the Amy auras.
Oh my god.
Ooh, she called me yellow. I'm definitely yellow. Ooh, that's bad. Anyways, let's not look at that too long or I'll start crying. Back to Belladonna. Before we get started with my services tonight, I would like to get to know you and your establishment a little to draw some history and background knowledge on my readings. And do you have any questions or anything? This is Emily.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. You're not gonna.
You came to me.
Yeah.
Offer a service.
So.
Show how good you are.
Yeah. Oh, of course. So my best skill is my tarot readings, but I would like to warm up with the aura because that is what initially drew me here, and what was bringing up red flags. So, and what put me on alert is what I mean to say. Red flags. I didn't say that. What do we call that? Something.
Gift of gab.
Retconned.
Oh, retcon. Yeah.
Yeah. Retcon. She actually said, whatever I said.
I'm just listening to this. This is amazing.
Make sure you say the aura is murky and muddy because that means that they're lingering in insecurity. Versus a strong green aura says nature and then you're well balanced.
Okay, cool. So, unfortunately, I just saw...
But do you want to be completely honest with this man?
True. You might want to tell him he's good or something.
No. I think...
Do you think he would value
I don't know.
True.
Crazy on
True.
like for real.
Maybe
Honestly.
Would
not.
he want to
Maybe
know?
not.
Give me a focus roll.
Yeah, maybe not.
Why? We're having a conversation.
Yeah,
Well, but
a focus roll to insight check him.
Oh.
Yeah, you would see his vibes. You would
okay.
see like what he would value.
That
a
is
little
true,
more.
but-
You have to roll for it,
Oh.
the DC 7.
That's mean.
You're gonna probably get it still.
What if I don't?
Then you'll just continue your conversation.
I got 18.
Yeah. Why are you crying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't read my aura
I
yet.
think you can tell that this man, like, is built on honesty.
Mm.
He very much values that, but I think you can also tell that he's very suspicious of you, of your timing, and the boldness.
I don't know that. This is Emily.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But the timing on his side of all of these things happening in quick succession and whatever's going on with him and his business,
Yeah.
he's heavily suspicious, but also like you can tell that he is a bare bones, whatever, like the truth is what goes.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, great.
No, you can continue if you have more
Then
things.
definitely
Yeah.
go with the full honesty.
And just barter him up, right?
Barter?
Yeah, that's not the word I
Butter.
wanted.
Oh.
Barter.
Or
Barter is
bard.
like trade.
Isn't it bard him up like?
No.
Gotcha.
Barter is like to like trade.
Yeah, I know what barter means.
But isn't when you get the price down or no?
That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
So let's not focus
haggling.
on my poor word choice,
yeah.
We're trying to get you to the word.
and I don't care anymore.
We got haters in the we
Yeah.
got the haters in the lobby.
What I meant is like, do I just tell him how crappy
the
our
vibes are.
relationship? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Like we will.
Let's do it. So, what I saw, I ordered just vodka in a glass, because that's my go-to drink.
Real.
With one on the rocks.
Like a
Which,
big.
let's be clear, is a full retcon because you did have a Negroni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The grand spec we all do.
Okay, yeah, it's retcon because I want to do the vodka
Just like
thing
a- Okay, fair enough.
now. On the rock, just one rock.
Just one. Just
Yeah.
the one big one. The
Yeah,
64 bucks?
literally, yeah.
That's the best
As if it's
one.
like whiskey.
Yeah.
And because I like to, I use that as my crystal ball on the go. See where I'm going with
Oh my gosh.
this?
I make a face.
You're listening to it.
Oh yeah, I heard you listening. And all I saw was green, which, to be honest, not a great color to see in your drink. I can't look at you.
He wrote something down.
Oh. And not to say that the vodka was bad. Gotta make sure I'm not insulting.
Crosses it out.
I knew it was check the vodka.
Talk to Jack.
Yeah. And it's not to say the vodka's bad. That's the aura that was trapped in that cup from the establishment is environment. And it was not a pretty green. It was a quite dark, murky green. And I'm picking up some negative energy as of late this week. Maybe that could have caused this switch, because I've heard only good things about this place. Not that I like to socialize, so I've just never partaked. But for people that do like to socialize, I heard it's been really fun. So I just found it to be a little alarming that the aura did not match what I've heard. And that's why I've come to you. I just want to make this is now to Katie. This is me trying to be like, I am not suspicious.
Yeah.
This is why. Okay, continue.
Miss Topaz. What's his name? Khan Elmari.
Khan?
Yes.
With
K-H-A-N?
Yeah.
Like Khan Academy?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what that is.
What?
Oh wait, really?
She wasn't a STEM person. Hold on.
Oh.
It's okay.
I was like, how?
I was
like,
I was English.
okay.
yeah, sorry.
I read books.
Yeah, you wrote papers. Continue. Okay. Khan, Almadani.
Almari.
Elmar.
What are you saying?
Yahtzee.
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 There's no Yahtzee. There's no dice. Don't look at the table.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no dice.
I have been saying that all day. I was like, I'm gonna get it right tonight. Yahtzee.
I know, I gotta write like down those like phonetics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know it's
Yawn.
yawn.
Like yawn. Oh, I get
You're
it.
tired, so you yawn and you get
tea.
some tea.
Oh, you were
Yes.
there. Yawn tea.
Miss Topaz.
Yes, Mr. Fill in last name here because
Elmari.
Elmar. No, that was Emily. Okay, yeah.
You. It is your claim that this is the first time you've been at my club. Emily is scolding.
Wait, is
Have
it
you
not?
been here?
Is it
I didn't
not?
think so.
And the first thing you do
Oh, I see.
is come to my door
Yes, sir.
while I'm in a meeting.
I didn't know you were in a meeting. I just knocked.
You were informed.
By whom?
Myself.
And didn't he end it? I thought you were done. It felt as though it was an urgent matter because I don't work on the same hours as everyone else in this town, and I need to get my beauty rest to connect and release everything that's happened for the day and cleanse myself for the next work day. So I follow a strict regimen, and I'm sorry, but my time is quite valuable, and you are lucky that I'm here.
These are bold statements, Miss Topaz. I am not frequently spoken to like this.
I'm sorry you haven't met a woman with confidence.
Wow. One rapping.
I'm just like.
What is going on in there?
Literally, my jaw is on the floor. I'm carrier pigeoning Charlotte again. I need a drink right now, boss. The vibes are bad.
Let
The
Jack
vibes
know.
are
Hold
crazy.
on, slide.
The vibes are crazy upstairs right now.
I'm just like, ignore it.
Mr. Paz, you felt this an urgent matter.
Yes, sir.
What is it you are trying to do here? And why now?
Now because I will probably never come back. No offense to you.
So, I just want to clarify. You did attempt to offer as business partners.
Okay, I forgot about that part. Can we just go back 2 minutes?
You get 3 retcons. This is your second.
You're such a liar. There's no limit. So what I meant to say was, like I mentioned, my time is quite valuable, and I felt as though it was an urgent matter because I can just tell when things are fresh energy versus like old, lived in the walls, like things that have been in this establishment/land for a long period of time, and this felt like quite fresh, new energy that I wanted you to be aware of, that other arcane people can also pick up on. So it's those hidden marketings, like you always gotta make sure your establishment is clean. So people look at it and are like, this is a good place. For the arcane, we want to see your energy clean. And I'm just letting you know that it's not clean and you need to clean it up. I didn't say it like that. I said,
Very well.
yes, sir.
What is the cause of this uncleanliness?
Well, that I cannot tell you, but I can just tell you what I can see, and you can work with that.
Okay, what can you see?
So I see. Imagine the combination or the in between of urine and fecal matter.
Oh.
And that's the color I'm seeing.
Ooh.
Like a brown? Like
No,
a crazy brown?
like
Cute yellow?
Yeah, like
Let's do this.
baby diarrhea. That mix in between
Good,
brown and green and yellow.
good, good, good,
That's
good.
what I want you to imagine.
Great, I'm imagining that.
Thank you. 'Cause that's
Brown is good too. Brown says it can indicate a time of selfishness or insecurity, a need for cleansing.
universe.
Yeah.
Yes, or an obsession with material wealth.
He's a mobster. Absolutely.
Yeah, that fits super well.
And so I think that's just the most accurate description of the colors I'm seeing, and in layman's terms. So I apologize for the crudeness of my analogy, but that is the best thing I can go for you. And imagine it combined. If you were to liquefy it.
You cannot say that. Imagine urine and feces. Now liquefy it.
That's your aura right
And
now.
if you were to liquefy it, it would be quite like add dirt into
Oh my
it, and you get that like not opaqueness. That what is that word called? Opposite of opaque. Opaque is see-through, right?
Opaque is
no.
see-through.
Wait, isn't opaque? Because then translucent is see-through.
Okay,
I think opaque.
so
but let me check. I
opaqueness
think it's
of dirt water.
It's like it's like cloudy. Opaque
That's
is
the
like
word
cloudy.
I want. Yeah. That cloudy feeling
Yeah.
of mud
It's not
water
like translucent, right?
with the
It's like
color of
Or transparent.
Yeah.
diarrhea.
Right? Is it? I don't know.
Miss Topaz, you've painted a brilliant picture.
Like this is.
And it's not to scare you
Yeah.
or offend you.
Yeah.
I just
I
want
just
you
feel
to
like-
know that's what I'm
Yeah,
seeing.
That was transparent, but it was opaque. But
So please, again, for the second time,
translucent. Let's see.
dismiss my crude diction.
I value honesty, as we all know.
Nice.
I'm like, dang.
I appreciate the honesty and boldness. I do. What would you have me do?
So,
What do you see beside color?
well, instead of that, I would like to.
Just switch into a different thing.
I would like to tell you what those colors represent, and maybe that could help us with a route of cleansing. That's the verbiage I want. Yeah.
Is that what your cards do?
No, that's separate. That's I just we're focused on aura right now, sir. Let's not rush the process.
I appreciate boldness, but not interruption.
How did I interrupt? You weren't done talking. I'm almost dying inside. And
Got
I
this.
also appreciate boldness and honesty, and I also do not appreciate interruptions. He's gonna tell me to leave.
You see him start to twist a pen in his hand,
He's gonna kill you.
I bet.
I'll listen to it.
move some papers around.
They won't get away with it.
Thank you. As I was saying, so what these colors represent, I think, will help us come to a better route of cleansing. And what I would first like to say is the cloudiness and opaqueness usually represents like negative. So these colors each have a positive and negative meaning, and because they lack saturation and lack translucence, it leans more towards this negative side. If you'd like to take notes, that would be.
This is Katie.
Dang it.
No, he is stone cold.
Yeah. I mean, I can leave notes for you, sir, if you feel as though this would be helpful. But first, the green is what caught my eye originally, and that it's very quite monetary, like materialistic, and it feels as though something in that realm is what is weighing your energy down. These pauses aren't happening.
You're good.
And selfish in those realms, and I'm not saying this to you, sir. I'm saying maybe there could be someone within your team that's maybe acting quite selfish or stealing, and I'm not necessarily blaming or accusing someone of doing that. These are just things popping off my head that could bring these colors about. So any acts of selfishness and materialism, etc., towards your finances, your wealth, your money.
You see, he does take out a piece of paper and jot something down.
Oh, man. And then with it leaning with the less saturation and into the browns and red, brown is
Oh. Give me a sec.
I don't have brown on mine.
Oh, just look at brown aura.
Why don't I lose this piece?
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Brown aura.
It's like poopy,
Yeah.
Okay.
Boopy. No, you know.
dirty.
Brown aura. I got it.
Okay.
It could indicate some insecurity. So I feel as though the green was more negative and selfishness in a materialistic standpoint, and this brown is more insecurity, selfishness in a personal standpoint of the people on your team or you. I'm not accusing you. I'm just saying these are the things that could bring about these auras.
She's trying to get mine, so I'm trying to get over here. Here's some over here.
She will go for anything on the way.
And because of its unfortunate natural color resembling poop, it just represents.
Oh, is the brown?
Yeah. Represents the idea to cleanse oneself. So I just urge you that maybe I could come back one day as one of our working togethers and do a complete cleanse of this place, maybe on off hours when it's quiet and etc. Because just think of it as taking like a wet wipe to your establishment.
You're doing great.
Thank you. And
Pyro's outside.
and that little just like, it was mostly that green, brown, and then there would just be like little bubbles of red that would just like bloop. Like it's almost like those floaties in your eyes you get sometimes when you're tired and stressed. I would just get like a little floaty of red, and that leans more towards our emotions, and like obviously the color, it kind of explains itself, but like a fiery anger, temper, that, you know, maybe there's something, all these things happening at work, maybe you're bringing that towards you, and I think it's seeping into the energy of this place. You know, why am I doing kind of good right now?
Going up and mumbles to herself.
No, Emily mumbles to herself. And so that is what I feel as though what those colors mean. And so what I would recommend, I think, is cleansing is the first plan of action towards this problem. And I think I would urge you to assess your staff and just make sure everything's going smoothly and everyone's trustworthy. I would urge yourself to maybe, if you don't have a therapist, just like check in with yourself and your God, and be like, hey.
Do I seem a religious man?
I've said or therapist, you know, it could be worldly or not. I fill in the blank for you. But just someone that you can bounce energies off of.
That was a good pivot.
Thank you. Energies off of to make sure for lack of a better word, shit isn't coming from within. Yeah. Yeah. We don't want you to be a self-shitter.
I see.
Yes. So, any questions on that section? Any, where am I giving
Any reviews before I move on to the next PowerPoint?
Literally. All of that makes sense, or anything I need to re-explain before I move on to the tarot, and that might bring more specific details to what we're trying to resolve for you.
I'd like to know what you think. You said this is a new aura?
It does feel. This is definitely the key.
Yeah. What would you like?
To figure out if this should be new or not, or if this has been something that's been going on a long time.
Sure. Give me focus, and you will have to roll because you are in hot water. But 8. 10.
Or have the problems been there quite long?
Per what Shelley had told you, Osiris Away has always been this like seedy, like sketchy place.
How old is he?
Ancient.
Mummy.
So he's owned it for its entirety?
Yes.
Okay.
But per Shelley, things have been heating up in the past couple months. But I think you would definitely identify that like McCarter going was probably a big trigger for that, and then McCarter dying is probably an even bigger like something. You wouldn't be able to.
On the chair?
Yeah, but I backed off.
No, I'm sorry. Here, I go on the left,
fine.
and you
Okay,
go.
I'm on the edge over here.
Oh, that's the edge I was going to.
Well, I was already here, and you didn't notice me.
Okay.
This
I'm
was
here.
My name's Patrick.
Oh my
there
God,
seems to be some kind of like, this has definitely made them maybe tense, but I think the past couple months has been pretty crazy for them.
The use of new isn't incorrect.
The use of new is not correct. You get into this moment get to decide if that means the past week or the past few months, because both would be accurate.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And yes, when that switch happened, or like when it became
Oh,
something.
he asked that? I thought he asked.
Maybe he has something different. But
I felt like
that's
it was
eventually
just
what he's
like-
gonna ask.
Oh, okay. Yes, it does feel as though this was quite new. That's a hard, it's like almost like a sixth sense that I can't quite describe the difference between new and old auras. Or I would try to explain it to you, but you just have to take my word for it.
Stop that eye.
That was her, Katie. So yes, I would say that this is quite new. Maybe even just a few weeks or so. Something could have been building up. Definitely just only less than a month. I feel like it is quite new. So something quite recent. I don't know if there's something on your mind that fits in that category. If there has been something that's gone recently, but yes. Does that answer his question? Anything else, sir?
You mentioned an untrustworthy staff member.
Yes, sir. And like I said, that was not me accusing of any staff member. That was just me coming up with possible solutions to how the colors appear to me. Filling in the blanks based on the type of establishment you run. So I do not, I believe that would come more from our card section.
Very well, let's jump in.
Oh my gosh.
This is so fun for me.
Who is it? Who is it?
Who is it? Who is it?
I also have a section of notes for me for him, and then the notes that he makes to himself I have also written on my paper. I have better handwriting than him. It's not great.
That's bad. Okay. So what I like to do is, I would like for you to just.
Also, I want you to know that he is. I wouldn't say like fully bought in, but he is attentive.
He's softened quite a little bit, just a little bit.
A lot of it. I mean, he started out stone cold,
Yeah,
but
You interrupted his murdering of me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Potential.
You're welcome.
Maybe.
You
You're
owe him
welcome.
$45.
Literally, I'm gonna walk outside and be like, yo,
Venmo.
Literally, here's my Venmo.
The tip.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you rate my service?
0.
Leave a Google review, please. So what I like to do first, while
Also, if you wanted a break, we can split this up.
I
Okay.
feel great. Even though my words are slurring like I'm drunk, like
She is in the zone. I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it also.
energy
feel her
is
vibes.
there. It's just the like.
The minute it stops, it will go.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
I will crash. But right now I'm feeling great. So sir, what I like to do here is shuffle the cards, and I'm just gonna ask you to speak and share as much as what you're comfortable with. Just like describe Osiris Oasis, describe yourself, describe anything you think would be helpful history for me to know about your establishment while I shuffle these cards. And I find as though
Any murders?
Any recent things you've been dealing with?
and I feel as though that, like, as I'm shuffling, if any cards slip out of my hands or while you're speaking, that usually tells me, like, there's a connection, or after I feel as though the deck is quite shuffled. I just want to make sure your energies are being placed in this deck. So we're getting a reading of you, not me. Because I could talk all night, sir. I'm a yapper. But as you can tell, since I haven't shut up. But I want to make sure these are your answers being revealed.
What information do you require?
And anything that you feel comfortable sharing, I would say maybe if you have any inklings of why the energies have been shifting or could be shifting, you can tell me about your staff, maybe the hiring
Process.
Thank you. Yeah. See, it's like we're not fully up here, but the energy's here.
It's coming out though.
Thank you. Okay. Yes, the hiring processes of how you choose your employees, how you came about, how you wanted to open this place, why you wanted to open this place, anything you feel. If you want it to be more personal, you can tell me more personal things, and I can give you insights on those. If you want it to be more established based, because that's what brought me here in the first place, we can stay more work focused. It's quite whatever you're comfortable with. But I just want to let you know I can only give as much as you give.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sir.
Oh gosh. As a young man, I came over here from Cairo. I died maybe 1,400 years ago, and arrived here 1,100 years ago.
Here, as in
Charville.
yeah.
I guess Egypt is canon. I forgot. I didn't
Yeah,
realize
that's
that.
true. Cairo is now canon.
I established this club early on in my time here. I've run it since then. It has thrived throughout the years. We've had run-ins with other organizations, run-ins with law enforcement, run-ins with nosy neighbors, and we've always come on top. We have an excellent staff, though some closer than others. I trust my inner circle. My outer circle, I hold at arm's length. And I do not give them opportunities to betray trust.
Really quick question for Kate.
Mm.
Not related at all. Sorry. So one of our first days we were talking about the dinner diner was next or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we said they might have security cameras or something.
Mhm.
The other place. What was the other place?
It was the electronics store.
Okay. Oh my god, so you were just there. Could ask
Wait,
for the
no.
security.
It was a electronics store.
Oh,
Like a fix-it, like watch
Oh,
fixing,
yeah, it was
phone
like a
fixing.
sketchy one you
Okay.
find in
I'm like,
I was like,
I was like, it's like
Sandy store is not near.
It's
It's
definitely
not
near
near.
here. Yeah, that was like
Okay.
fix it. I think it's literally
Okay, I'm
called
not gonna
fix
go
it.
Fix it, feel like.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like a little devices
Okay.
shop. That's why I was
Thank
like,
you. I was
it is an
okay,
electronics
okay.
store, but it's a different electronics store than Centipede Man.
Thank you.
Who?
I was like, we definitely did not finish that part, so let me write that
Yeah,
down.
no worries.
So. Thank you. So you ready?
And he says,
Mhm.
I was like, there was definitely something next to the dinner.
my outer circle, I do not give the opportunity to betray my trust. If you say that there is some negative energy that could be coming from a staff member and it needs to be cleansed, that is what will happen.
He's talking about murder.
You know what? I was picking it up.
He's talking about murder.
That's
So I would love to know too.
sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um,
Ask him about ask him for like the vibes of the people, so it'll give you and Belladonna an idea of
Who he's looking at.
like the vibes.
right.
Just so it's because I mean you're just gonna look at cards.
Yeah.
In reality, you're like
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, sir, I thank you so much for opening up. That is quite helpful. I'm already drawing a few cards that, came to me. But I would like to just ask a few more specific questions because it feels as though this is what line we're going down. But if I've never been here before, like I mentioned, I don't really know anyone that works here that well.
Sure, that's all.
And I would just like to ask, maybe if you could describe the people in your outer circle that you seem to be a little keeping your eyes on, or who, like, if you want to describe your outer circle, since it seems as though that's where we want our energy focused.
There are a couple people who fit this bill. A couple of the dancers that were downstairs have a little too much free time. A little too many eyes and ears, places they need not be. Some of the staff are a little too invested. Businesses like this run because people know when to listen and when to not listen. And it seems like some people have forgotten that.
Taking notes.
Thank you again. That's really helpful. I feel as though here, wow, really convenient for one to poke out right now. I feel as though I might have what I need to start. I always carry my really nice set, so you're getting the best right now. Look at how shiny this is. This is actually gold from Cairo.
You stole it from you?
No, it was a gift from the king at the time.
At the time.
The king,
It must have been a monarchy at some point.
the pharaoh.
Yes. I apologize. I am not quite smart on a worldly level. I'm more get my knowledge from the
Spiritual.
outwardly level.
Yeah.
Pharaoh.
Spiritual, yes.
Pharaoh.
The king.
Pharaoh.
The pharaoh.
The one king, like that one king.
Yeah.
Who was one of them?
Oh, yeah.
One of those kings there.
Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the other Cairo.
Classic
No.
modern
Yeah,
Egypt.
yeah.
Always doing them kings.
Okay, so what I see here is first, thank you.
Honestly.
Okay,
The vibes.
first I have the Knight of
We're trying to
Cups.
like distract her.
Yeah.
Just listen.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, so this represents maybe your beginning. It was quite knight in shining armor coming to rescue the damsel in distress. Represent this real idealistic romantic archetype, and so I feel as though your beginnings were quite parallel to that in regards to Oasis, right? I said the right thing.
Hey, I said the right thing, by the way. Whatever I said didn't happen.
She is the retconner.
So I feel as though like maybe when you started this, and you came to Charville 1100 years ago,
1,100.
yeah, okay. That you were like this knight. You were on a quest. You were really romantic and idealistic in regards to your work, rather than in regards to a damsel in distress. Osiris Oasis was your damsel in distress that you were saving.
Oh. That's cool.
Guys, you need to hype me up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Amazing!
I like it. Literally, that's all.
Amazing!
Okay. So that I find quite interesting. Next we have the chariot. Oh, and what I find to be really interesting here is we have two sphinx. Are those sphinx? But they look like,
Those are Sphinx.
Yeah.
But those are like, wait, let me see.
because they're not like, they've got the hats.
They're Sphinx.
Okay. I find it really coincidental that we have two sphinx on here. So that really makes me feel as though this has to do with your let me think of the word first. Your history with Egypt and Africa and leaving that to get to here. No, I mean like
Non-Africa.
yes, that's
Not
what I meant.
Africa.
It's just
We're like-
Africa.
We're next to
Africa.
We're in Africa, not
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah.
I like that.
We're in Dungeon Castle. We're next to Dungeon Castle Faraway
Yes,
Town
that
Middle.
Yeah.
We're next to that.
Yes. And what the chariot usually likes to represent is victory, overcoming obstacles, success, ambition. And I don't know your past because I was not alive when you opened this place. But it feels as though maybe when you first started, it did feel like this quite, the beginning was quite difficult. Like you're an immigrant working.
Immigrants, we get the job done.
I know.
Hamilton.
He's Hamilton.
He is.
His name is
Literally.
Alexander Hamilton. Remember it.
Yes. He's gonna start singing.
He's gonna start rapping.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
no.
ready.
My name is Lin-Manuel Miranda.
He's
Moana, make way.
no brain rot. Let's focus.
Okay, you're right.
It feels as though your first few months, years, etc., you can fill it in, was quite difficult coming from Africa to Nafrica and opening your own business and being an immigrant, etc. I think this card represents that coming over the hill and a lot of success from that point on. So that's really exciting, and it makes me happy for young Mr. Fill in last name here.
Almari.
Yeah. Wow. Happy. Good job.
But he's one of my characters.
I know, and I don't even remember his first name either.
Khan.
Khan.
You-
Khan Academy.
Khan Academy. Oh, I don't know Khan Academy. I read books. Oh, and not a STEM person.
Yeah, thank you. That's coming back to me now.
Yeah.
We'll just keep doing that one.
If I really that tired, that's bad. Okay, so I'd like to move on. She says that.
Yeah. Very well.
So next we have the Three of Wands. And to explain to you is wands are element of fire. It represents our passion, our inner drive. It's like that fire within you. So when I see a 3, it again feels like a celebration, which is what we were just talking about, moving into teamwork and community. I think we're working in a linear fashion here on a timeline, and this is you being established in the community and really making a name for yourself, and that's really great. The only thing is I do see that he's standing alone. And so I'll let you interpret it as however you feel necessary. I don't know your personal or romantic history, nor that I need to. I just find it interesting that he is by himself holding one of the wands, looking out to nothing, and almost.
So funny.
And actually, I find that actually inspiring, rather than crumbling. Because he's looking out onto nothing, and I think he sees what could be of that land. So I find it really dreamy for your future. How does that feel, everyone?
You're doing good.
You're doing amazing.
Yeah.
Expansion, travel, expansion. Okay, that felt on. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, 2 cards left. We can always grab more if we need. Next we have the Fool. And don't let the name fool you.
That's in character too.
I'm like, there.
So I don't know if you expanded or what this shift it was, but this does represent these new beginnings, and maybe you brought on a new team partner, or you started a new business or side hustle.
Or lost one.
Unfortunately, yeah, that could fit. Yeah, so it could represent new beginnings, and maybe some. If I'm assuming it's a lost one, if that's what you're upset. Okay. Then it could also feel as though, did you respond to that loss in a very existential,
Proactive, I would say.
Oh, proactive. Sure. So as a life is fleeting. Oh, you already died. Hold on. I gotta use my mummy knowledge. If you already died, can you ever
Die again?
exist? Yeah,
Yes, of course.
how would that happen? This is purely educational.
Me pulling up my Egyptian mythology
Yeah.
information. In Egypt, in the world of Egyptian duskwalkers, when you die and come back as a mummy, that's your one way back. If I were to die again, I would be lost in the sands of the Duat, our underworld, and I would stay frozen and non-existent for eternity.
Oh, great, great, great.
There's no second try.
Oh, okay, cool. You mean, this is your second.
There's no
Like
try
that.
after death.
Okay, so there's no third try.
There's no third try.
Thank you. Okay, so it almost feels as though this, like, seeing someone else losses, etc. Were you reacting quite, like, this is my last chance at life, I need to live my life how I want to, I need to do everything I can while in the second life. Do you feel as though any of that resonates with your post-loss?
I would say the loss of this person was not so much
You still listen?
a tragedy as a roadblock.
Repeat that?
Not so much a tragedy as a roadblock.
The loss was a roadblock, or the person was a roadblock, and they had to be lost to get it free.
The loss was a roadblock.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. Great. I can make that work. And may I ask, only if you feel comfortable sharing, who the loss was in relations to you?
An outer circle, but a close one.
Oh, was this how near, far? How recent was this in your life?
Not a year.
Not a year. Yeah. Could this loss have been maybe what brought upon the murkiness and the? Would it have been that recent? You think?
You said, what was the timeline you gave of this murkiness? You said a week?
I would say a week to 2 to 4.
Before that.
So not. She's not. He wasn't close to.
Well,
There's somebody else.
well, she left around that time. She left 3 months ago
Oh, well, 3 months. Wait.
and just died. But it
But
could-
just died a week ago, right?
she died actually
But
2
the
days
loss-
ago.
Oh.
She died like
Yeah.
last
The
night.
loss.
Oh,
Or like
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
she
Yeah.
like
Not
di-
last night, but the night before.
yeah, she like died like 2 days ago.
Oh, amazing! Yeah.
But she left 3.
Yeah. So it could
But
be
she was
that.
wait, no.
Okay, so
Was she
in
pregnant?
regards to quarters of
That was the
year.
rumor.
Mm.
Oh.
Huh? What did you
Yeah.
say?
That she was pregnant.
I don't know
That's
where that
crazy.
came from. I'm so sorry. I feel so white wild when I'm tired.
I think so.
Yeah.
Just in case.
It's further and further.
Yeah.
Where'd my water go?
It was ruining my vantage point.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm reading as well.
Sorry, I'm just gonna continue asking more clarification questions. So would you say in regards to months of the year, like would
3.
would 3 feel like a good number? Because I'm getting a lot of 3s. That's 7 or 8 or 9.
What? Oh, but there's 3 people in the card. But you can see 3 legs.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of 3s imagery in here, and so does 3 months fit in your timeline?
No.
It's more of that sixth sense type thing that I was telling you that comes with our arcane knowledge.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. I'm sorry to. I'm not trying to pry. I don't know your life, and I'm just asking clarifying questions. I also don't know anyone that works here, so don't feel as very well. I don't know them very well.
You don't know anyone who works here that well?
You don't know
If
anyone
he doesn't
who
work
works here
here.
at all.
Yeah, I do that. Shelly. No.
Oh, Shelly Moran. Yeah.
So like, not really.
I mean,
You
yeah.
just,
Yeah.
she's
But
just
I've met
below.
her.
Yeah.
I know of her, so I don't know. Okay, I'm not lying. So I'm not. It doesn't matter how much you share or not. I don't have anyone to tell anything. That's really suspicious, but I promise I don't talk to anyone ever.
You seem nervous.
No, that was Emily.
Emily tried to plead Belladonna's case afterwards.
Literally, no, that's Emily pleading with Katie to.
No, I'm not lying. I promise.
Don't yell at me. Okay, so just for this is Dr. Belladonna. So just for my sake, we'll just estimate around 3 months. For our next card. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Quite interesting. Pentacles are representative of your. Don't be looking at me like that.
Money. You got this.
I know.
Queen.
Thank you.
Your crown's gone.
Keep your head up.
Head up, queen.
Pentacles are your monetary, worldly, things, materialistic things.
Okay.
Yeah, and 10 is representative.
Of abundance. It's like the last card of the minor arcana.
Oh,
It's like the culmination.
yeah. It feels as though you've reached a second coming with your Osiris of Races, and which I find is quite opposite of what we were getting from your aura. And since that was quite negative and murky and not positive, you would think that this would be a positive card without knowing that aura. So it feels as though maybe the success, gain of things, money, etc., could actually have come about in a negative way. Do you feel as though that's accurate?
My business
Yes.
that I run
Yes.
inside of this business is not always agreed with by those outside of this building. If you catch my meaning.
I get all that what I need to. Yes. And I don't think I'm gonna mention the end of a cycle feeling because I don't want to scare him that maybe the end is Phoebe Bridgers. End is here.
Oh, such a good song.
Do you know how I'm reading it?
Yes, please, because I'm
So, like,
pulling this out
no,
of my butt.
because I like what you're saying,
Thank you.
but also like just from like the vibes, it's like
Vibes.
like Knights of the
I know,
Coast
it's such a
is
good
in,
song.
And you have the chariot, and it's him, and he has his two hired people, and then the vibe is like this
There's
is
3.
there's like it's like one of them, and then like 3 other smaller people.
Are you
Whoever
like
this
keeping
is
track
that
of
with 3
leads to go
other
back
people,
to?
and
I
it's
love
like
it.
fire, it's like
I
passion,
love
it's
it.
like
Yeah.
drive.
Well, they're
and
dealing with this
Travis
right
is like he is like ignorant.
I know I
of it.
have
He,
like people
has no
listed
idea.
down of like
he has no idea.
who would give what
that's why-
information. So
but, and, like,
I'm
this
trying to keep
guy
up
is
with you.
doing
Yeah.
it for
Thank you. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, this guy's bringing in the money.
Well, this guy
I feel like
like
you
the
always
end
have
goal,
like everything. I'm
of
like, whoa.
why,
Wow.
like,
Like,
this
I know,
is
like,
the goal
I know like
is to
decision
get-
making isn't your guys'
Oh,
favorite thing to do,
like,
but it
that
also
money.
allows you to pick
And
and
it's to-
choose, and then
and
I can
No, that's
truly just be like,
potentially could bring
okay,
about
anyone
that.
can like there are multiple
And
people in this world that can give you this information.
That's all I'm
Whichever one
reading.
feels more exciting.
But I
to you,
like,
there.
Yeah.
but I like
No,
the
that's
story
perfect.
because
Especially
it-
with like
it
spatially,
both- because
that
it's like-
makes it
it-
easier.
you're
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, that one.
because it's like reading the cards like both
Yeah.
ways. It's like this is like his story,
Yeah.
but then also like the underlying layer of like the like who could the mole be
Yeah,
as
yeah, I
well.
forgot that was the question we were asking. That's a good.
So it's
Good
the,
job, team.
the vibe is like it could be one of the like this is like indicating like inner circle to people. The imagery is like it's one of the two like named inner, but like
Okay, yeah.
that's like the vibe of the card that I'm looking at.
Yeah, I like it. So that was just our first half of the reading. I like to take it card by card, and now I like to just take a second and look at it all as one picture. That's what I just did. So as
You kind of just were thinking to yourself. Is that what
exactly,
it was?
literally, I like to talk it out with myself and the people in my head.
She's
and
schizophrenic too.
yeah, no, it's the universe.
She's literally Moon Knight. Khonshu.
Well, actually, Belladonna, do you look to the universe?
Yes, since now I feel like I actually do have some real arcane energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to roll to get some arcane energy.
Roll for
Yes.
Khonshu.
Roll and Khonshu will show up.
Roll a Khonshu card, and then it will scare the living daylight out of Kana Amari because it's one of his deities.
Yeah.
Roll for Khonshu.
What skill do you think would this makes sense for? Do you think it's focus or fight or search?
What am I doing? What did I do?
Ask for
To
magic.
look to
Oh.
the universe or whatever.
I mean, I do think it is somewhat of a search or focus because
Mhm.
I'm like trying to bring that energy back of this weird thing that's been happening to me for 3 days.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Where are you?
So maybe a little bit of focus because I'm like, but also search. So either it's the other's choice.
I'm gonna tell you the difficulty, and you're gonna pick focus. So to get the answers you want about this situation and about Kana Amari, DC's 15.
Did it once.
To get
Do it again.
information about something, just to call upon and not be able to control what they're talking about, will be a DC 9.
Wait, start over. What was the first option?
15, you get contextual information that is helpful to you
From the universe.
from the universe.
Great.
And then 9, you get something from the universe, but you have no control over what it's about.
Okay. So can I roll to see which one I beat?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I don't have to choose
So
now.
if you get 12, you're gonna get the random information. You kind of want to get to the 15, and then
Right.
this is your fallback.
Okay, got it.
It'd be so funny if you get a 4.
I would cry.
18.
18. That's twice to me.
Okay, ask me 3 questions about him, and you'll get the answer. Almost 100% we'll get the answer. I reserve the right to be quiet.
I mean, we won't know.
No.
Yeah, sure.
Is he the father of Mercedes' baby?
He is not the father of Mercedes' baby.
This is not the Maury show.
Um,
I don't know. I don't know what to ask. Maybe something about the murder, but all that sort of
yeah, was this how many other outside dancers have disappeared?
How many outer circle dancers have disappeared in the history of the whole thing?
How many employees have disappeared?
Well, like, what's my frame though? Like,
Yeah,
that's-
in the
that's
1100 years.
In the recence of the
Yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
In a year.
Uh-oh.
2.
Okay. Ooh, 2.
Okay.
Would a question about this be, since it's pertaining to him, is that
Yeah.
also?
Could you? So what I was about to say to him was kind of like this image of a knight is like second to the king. Thank you, Tristan. So it feels as though one of his go-to guys sitting underneath of him here, like it's like the pharaoh and 2 sphinxes. So it feels as one of his right hand men, like there's 3, all this stuff. Feels as though they're the one doing the sketchy stuff to bring in extra money, and he's the fool who's ignorant to it.
What's your question?
Help me fill it in. Question mark.
Help. Do you want to craft something that he will believe and fall for, or do you want to find out if there is an actual mole.
I don't know.
I know, it's like, how much do we want to know and
Yeah.
also to give to him? Because I don't technically have to tell him what she's about to tell me.
True.
'Cause
Yeah, what are you trying to get out of this interaction that might help with
I want to know who the mole is,
Mhm.
but I don't necessarily want to tell him who the mole is.
Mhm.
So, that's what I'm asking, is once this connection comes to me,
Mhm.
am I able to see who's been moling?
Or like, what's their angle too?
Yeah, that's all.
Very true.
Like, is it going against the business? It seems so.
Yeah, who's the mole and why?
I will say this. The idea of there being a
Or like someone like antagonistic to
Yeah. Okay. There we
Mhm.
go.
we got mole.
right. So the way that Khan is thinking, the list of people in his head, Telemarcus and Asmir are not on this list. He trusts them. I think you know straight up they do shady stuff. He is getting them to do the shady stuff.
Right, yeah.
He is doing some sort of backdoor business with that one kid. They are like keeping people in line, being enforcers, stuff like that. I think it would be possible to convince him that maybe one of them was being a little too greedy, but I think he has already mentioned that these are the people that he trusts and trusts for a reason. I think you would know that there is suspicion of his outer circles. That would be the dancers, like waiter staff, bartenders. There is no mole. There are scared dancers who know too much. There are over-friendly bartenders who talk to people. And there are waiters who know the faces of everyone in the building, which is its own risk.
Yeah. And I guess what I meant by mole more of what like Tristan was saying was like, is someone purposefully doing things against the company using like company resources, connections, etc.
Right.
under the company? Like, is there someone within the company purposefully going against the company? Is there tyranny happening?
There is no mutiny.
Mutiny.
Is what tyranny? He is the tyrant.
Oh, that's what's the
Mutiny would be like going against your captain.
Real quick question. Who is it that knows everybody in the building? The waiters?
Yeah, the waiters. Well, like if they're serving them, they know the faces of
Got it.
every man in this building. That's usually men. No one is embezzling. No one is going behind backs. No one is doing any of that. The closest thing to that would be Shelly and Misty, because they are asking questions.
Oh. Okay.
And I think your character would not know, but the first thing he asked you was, "What do you know about Misty Parm?"
She's a shoddy. She talked to me.
Yeah. And then the next thing was, "What do you know about Mercedes McCarter?"
She's dead.
And he never mentioned Shelly, but that doesn't mean he's not thinking about her also.
Okay.
Does that give you more clarity?
No.
Okay. I will say, I love it. You guys did create the idea of a mole, and I think are convincing yourself that there is one.
Mhm.
There is not a mole. This is a tight. The people who know things are very tight knit. 3 people pretty much,
Okay.
and then the people who know things but are kept under threat are the outer circle.
I think I want to convince him he has a mole though, to kind of bring some inner turmoil and chaos for fun.
Do it.
Okay, great. So this second part, whole picture thing I'm gathering, Sir Khan, don't remember his last name.
Elmari. I wrote it down.
Elmer's Glue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Khan reminds me of school, and Elmer's
Wait,
Glue.
did she still get for the role? It was the.
Oh yes, of course. You get a vision.
Oh, great, yes. I was wondering when that was happening.
The other person that went missing is?
Oh.
you get a vision of
No, she didn't tell us.
no. Hold on, let me think of something that is.
I don't know which kind you
It was the Ritz crunchy ones.
I'm listening to my vision.
It's okay. I still have to decide what that vision is.
Oh, thank you, Tristan.
Yeah.
I think you get like a montage of things. I think the story that you spoke of as the cards were coming. You see like him actually die in Egypt. You see him come back as a mummy. You see him come over to Africa.
Thank you so much.
So true.
You see the beginnings of Osiris Oasis. It starts very, very humble, and then it builds itself up. You see the beginnings of sketchy things, drug dealing, trafficking, like smuggling guns, smuggling like items, smuggling people. That's trafficking. And you see this all happen like behind the scenes.
Wait, what is this? Sorry, this is the part at the beginning. It's the beginning of something?
Oh, just like Osiris
okay,
Oasis.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
He's sus.
You see him interact with law enforcement and fully pay them off. He owns the law enforcement. You see him.
Okay, continue. That gives me an idea that I'm gonna ask about later. Right?
Okay. You see him have files on each of his employees, like all of the low level ones and all of the high level ones. You see that Misty's file is ginormous.
Well, she's also ancient, also, right?
Yeah.
What
But
is she?
she. What did we say? Oh, she was an Aarakocra. She is a human
Humanoid
body.
Owl, right? Or a falcon?
Mm-mm.
Or like a.
That doesn't feel right.
No, because she was weird. She was like a bird head,
Mm-hmm.
Really?
human body, because she's
yeah,
like
yeah,
Egyptian based.
Ew.
Yeah. So it must have been like a falcon or something because of like
An owl.
who's that stupid guy?
Horus.
Horse
Oh.
with the eye.
Continue with my mission.
You see.
Yes, do it. Please, I got an 18.
It's true. You see, not in vision, but in like feeling of eyes watching what you know to be the McCarter home, but you don't even see it. You just know eyes watching the McCarter home. Mercedes McCarter, her home.
In the bad area? She's in the bad area?
She lives in Midtown.
Oh, okay.
Because she lived with her parents before she died.
Oh, and Caitlin went to the parents' house.
That's the
That
Grey
was the
Waters. That's the little kid.
vampires. Yeah.
There's a whole lot up in the air. Yeah.
Not to
So wait,
interrupt.
Caitlin's keeping a list.
Yeah.
Not to interrupt, but I wanted to show
So
everyone
I gotta
fan
tell
art
it.
that one of the
I got
kids wanted me to
pages.
see at my old job that he drew. It's Peely the banana from Fortnite, but in a.
I really don't
bathing
like
suit.
that.
It's so cursed. It's so
I kind of
cursed.
hate that.
It's so cursed.
Hello.
Hello.
I know there are her crowns. She went to TJ Maxx. Photos upstairs.
I love.
But he's chilling right now somehow.
Yeah, he's been quiet
Yeah.
since we've got here.
That's horrific, and I hate it.
It's amazing. It's just so.
That's really cute that one of your kids still talks to you.
It's through my friend.
Oh,
He's like-
oh, that's still there.
He was like, Blank wanted to show it to you.
Aw.
I'm like. Oh,
Thanks.
he's like, what? Wait, I just realized he said he wants to hear my response,
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
I just replied, why does Peely look pregnant looking?
Take it back. Take it
What
back.
I meant to say is that it is so Giga Chad.
That's some classic brain rot.
Amazing contour. There's zero shading in this entire.
One full color outside the lines.
This is so cursed.
god. Anyway, continue.
No,
I just had to. Oh yes.
That's super good.
Oh, wait.
It's a Fortnite banana in a bikini.
Lovely.
I know, right?
Truly
I didn't know
horrific.
There was bananas in Fortnite.
It's Peely the banana.
Oh
Of
my
course
gosh.
it is.
They add anything to Fortnite. They just do it for fun.
It's amazing.
How many people, or how many like things are there now for that?
So
Probably
I
a ton.
see the McCain.
Like
In-
characters for Fortnite. There's probably a
So
ton.
many.
I'll keep adding them.
Yeah.
Literally, that's better.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Me too. I was like, how many?
Yes. And I was like, wait, I feel like there's probably a
So,
lot. I don't know.
I see Shelly's family, you said?
Mercedes family.
Ooh.
That's right.
Like her family home. And
Oh.
and you don't get like what the
But I don't
building
know what
looks
it
like.
looks
You don't get any like visual information. But I will say you also know that this is in between the time of her leaving Osiris Oasis and dying. This is in between that.
Okay.
It's like a dream where like you know it's that person, but like it doesn't look like that person at all.
Right. Yeah.
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 It happens a lot.
And then all the information that you got for
Don't you
for
not
free
see
you get in
images in your
vision.
It's like
Yeah, I'm not incredibly visual.
I'm not the most, but I definitely have some. Dreams I am. During the day, no.
dreams are crazy.
Yeah.
My dream I had like Harper from Wizards
Yeah.
of Waverly Place. It was me and Harper, and I was like, we're like in a.
Oh,
it was
I
like
do not like her.
It was like survival mode, but like we were in an amusement park, but it was like very whimsical.
Like that one where she's on vacation, like I think it was the Wizard of Waverly Place movie
Oh.
where they were on vacation
yeah.
on that like
And then they had the
island.
competition.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
Good film.
That
Yeah,
was
that
good
was
film.
Oscars are Sunday,
I know.
Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
My
Will the Wizards of
love of my
Waverly
life,
Place
Sebastian
movie
Stan
win
must
it?
win. Huh?
Will
Yeah.
the Wizards of Waverly Place movie win?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought you were going with that. And I was like, oh yeah, I should have been. Like, yeah, no, I'm so excited for that.
No, it was just a full pivot.
Yes.
All the other information that you got for free, you get in a vision also. I'm just too lazy to figure out visually what that would look like.
Totally fine. Okay, so I think I tell him that my fake theory about one of his right hand man.
Show them the cards. Like point. Explain.
Yeah. I am. I'm just not gonna actually
Yeah.
be like, this is your right hand man. This is you with them. These are the three of you. Boom. He's doing it for money, but you are ignorant to it. Blah blah blah. That's the story I'm choosing to share with him.
Gotcha. It's going to be a roll-off, because this is something that is against what he would normally think, that you're going to try to convince him.
You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this.
So this is going to be a fight roll.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to roll his sturdy.
Beat him up.
12?
Mm-hmm.
That's
no, it's
10.
10. 12?
Yes.
Yes.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
What am I doing?
You're punching him in the
10?
face.
I rolled a number, so
And
you
I
have to
have to
roll
beat it.
yours. Yeah.
And I get to add one. Just to remind you.
Yes.
Oh, I knew. Well, that was my question.
Oh.
3. Oh. What'd you get? Like, can I pay an orb or not?
You want to pay an orb? If you pay, you can pay an orb to re-roll.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
easy.
Yeah, might as well.
Do I get to know what your number is?
It's more fun this way.
I get to add one.
Oh,
I'm feeling
I know, that's like me.
Where am I?
That's really like me.
Is it in the chair?
It's a 20.
Probably. It's probably on the ground somewhere.
It's a 24 d12.
Yeah, yours.
Way to go! Everyone look for the
Um,
die.
I can't hear a cat.
Oh, okay.
But I would
Then
help.
you're
I would help
excused.
though. I would help.
Oh, it's under
Oh,
the
where?
chair.
Under
Your my chair?
Here?
Katie?
Katie's chair.
What chair? Oh, it is.
Oh, what do we get?
It's a 6.
So I add 1 7. How am I doing?
He got a 6.
Whoa.
You see, he hastily writes something in his book.
Oh, a Katie question from Emily.
Uh-huh.
One of my resources is a rookie cop. So
Mhm.
I'm thinking I might ask him about the deal.
Oh wait, do you have the same rookie cop?
Marshall Evans?
A clarification for Emily.
No, I have Marcus Pickett.
That is a Charville Police Department, not a dusk walking Charville Police Department. So there is a human police department and a monster police department.
Oh, you have the human one. I have the monster one.
You have one that is super.
How did that? You got out?
My dad went upstairs.
Oh.
Who's your detective?
Huh?
Mine's Marcus Pickett.
Let's see. Edmund Branch.
She has the lead detective.
Yes. Yeah.
But that's still they. So I don't think it's as helpful as
No,
you need it
it's
to
not.
be.
Alright, continue. I don't care anymore.
That's something.
Oh, that's that.
Miss Topaz, you gave me much
Yeah,
to think about.
Edmund or whatever you need.
Yeah.
What is it I can do for you?
Yeah.
I would just I like to receive gratitude most in the form of money. But it's think of it more as a donation towards my education and bettering my skills. And I just also like to put a preface. Actually, it's the opposite of a preface because it comes at the end of my
Preface?
A postface.
a postface. That please take everything I say with a grain of salt. Because I am not a god. Though I do commune with them through these cards. So I do feel as though I.
Which god do you commune with?
Them.
All of them.
A lowercase THEM.
I'm not familiar with that pantheon.
Oh, okay.
It's all of them.
It's a new Gen Z, Nafrica.
It's the new Nafrica.
Yeah, Nafrican.
I'm like, what?
She's having a stroke.
Yeah. What is going on?
Literally, it's all that vodka. So I just wanted to let you know that, like, I would take what I say as more general senses and just bring your attention and energy towards the negative and cleansing it and finding the weirdness within your establishment and less about specifics.
I have some plans in mind.
Oh yeah, that's great. And also, I would just say that if you did want me to come back for that cleansing, I have a lot of tools and resources I could bring that I think would do this justice. I have some detectives I know if you need help on that side of things. But I'm sure you have your own resources, so I'm sorry for overstepping. But archaic things I can help with. So here is my really cool business card, and it's like holographic. So when you
It's like a trading card.
yeah, it's like a Pokemon trading card, the ones that like shine, but with my face on it.
It's like,
Straight your face?
it comes in like a set. It's like sold in her store.
Buy business cards.
No, it's like Pokemon collection cards of me and my thing.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
I always wanted the tarot one, but I keep getting the crystal ball one.
Literally, yeah. So.
Mr. Pez, you've been very helpful. I think I know just what to do.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for your business.
You're so welcome.
And he stands up, shakes your hand. What are we checking out?
like,
And opens the door and allows you to exit.
great.
I go back down for another vodka before I leave. And I ask for it in a sippy to go cut.
Ma'am, I'm so we don't do sippy cups for alcohol.
Well then, whatever your form of to-go cup is.
I think that's illegal.
Not in Charville. That is African rules. We were in Africa.
Ma'am, I'm from here.
And I've been here longer.
How old are you?
How old are you? You never ask a woman how old she is.
I'm
You're
sorry.
talking to the werewolf right now, you know that, right?
How old are werewolves?
I don't know. But just letting you know who you're talking to Jack.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, please just Give me a water bottle full of vodka.
Okay. Full water bottle. Pours out. Refills. Cap. Here you go. I can't reseal the cap, but
Seriously.
gets a hairdryer.
Oh no, I thought you meant you just weren't gonna give me the cap.
No, I just can't reseal it.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Like, the cap's on, I just can't put the bottom part
Oh,
on.
that's totally fine because I'm gonna drink it.
Am I? Just wait. While this is going on, is Khan like? What is Khan doing now?
In his room, door closed.
Yes.
I know, but he
But I
can
can hear.
You can hear.
Yeah.
Dang, that's so
But,
fun.
but I can hear.
Yeah.
Is he like what's like? Is he saying like?
He's not speaking, but he is opening like filing cabinet doors, and like you can hear him going through files,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that makes sense with what I just heard. So.
and like putting things on his desk and flipping through stuff.
All right. That's all I wanted to
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I wanted to be like, is he like talking to
Monologuing.
himself? Evil monologuing.
I
He's
know
gone.
exactly what to do.
Dr. Durfenschwartz.
Yeah.
I gotta do this and get
Classic Doofenshmirtz.
my get my something in
My orinator. All right.
I just have to pee, but don't pause for me and just fill me in,
Okay.
because it might not be pee.
Oh.
I've been holding that in all day.
You're canceled. You're so canceled.
Okay. Charlotte.
Yeah.
What are you're listening into Shelly, right? So she right now is back with the other dancers.
Okay.
Things are calming down. Patrons are either leaving or like sitting down and like separating from each other. Telemarcus and Asmir are like roaming through people, making sure no one's giving eyes at each other or like no one's doing anything. All of the dancers are in the back and they're slowly kind of coming back out to like finish the shift pretty much. But you can hear Shelly talking to another dancer, and you recognize Shelly's voice obviously, but you don't recognize the other voice. But it's just another like younger woman. And Shelly's like, yeah, you know, it's just crazy that this would happen today. You know, this was supposed to be as normal as possible. And the girl goes, what do you mean? This is honestly kind of normal, Shelly. I don't know why you're freaking out all of a sudden. And Shelly goes, no, like I just feel like things are really tense right now, and things are just going poorly, and things are going bad, and I don't even think we're safe here. And the girl goes, Shelly, obviously not. That's not the point of this place is to be safe. It's the place is to be able to get out of this place. And Shelly goes, listen, Lucy, do you even know that when you signed up, you basically are signing your life away? And Lucy goes, no, we can get out. We just have to get enough money to get out of there. And like, you just have to get a second job or something because, you know, you have to give so much of your proceeds back to the boss. But we can leave. And Shelly goes, yeah. And the last person who said that. And Lucy goes, what? What do you mean? No, what do you mean? It's clear, like, the look on Shelly's face is saying a lot. Lucy goes, stop. No, what are you talking about? And before Shelly says anything, you hear another woman go, now don't listen to her. Which I don't think you recognize, but if Pyrus was to listen, it's Misty. Don't you listen to her. You, Lucy, you keep your nose down. You'll get out of here. I promise it. And Shelly goes, Misty, you really do not tell her that because you're going to give her this idea in her head that she's going to get out and it's going to be okay. And you see Misty gets a little like angry. And she goes, Shelly, come over here. And you hear like Lucy going and talking to like some of the other girls. And it seems like Misty and Shelly are like off in even a different corner. Shelly, we don't have the safety to be giving people despair. You must give them hope, okay? Shelly goes, but you know what happened. You talked to Pyrus. You talked to him, and you told him where to find Mercedes, and she's dead. And Misty goes, yeah, what about it? He needed to know. And she goes, that doesn't make, how did you know? How did you know that was where she was? Did you do something to Mercedes? Shelly, you gotta keep your nose down or else you'll get eyes. Missy, did you do something? No, I didn't do anything. Misty, what is going on here? Shelly, listen. When the boys come to ask questions, it's me.
Oh?
What? It's me, okay? Missy, what are you talking about? When the boys ask questions, it's me. That's it. And you hear like footsteps of her storming off, and Shelly just like dumbfounded, confused. Yeah, and if you stay longer in the burrow, you'll see them come out. Shelly has a kind of little like shell-shocked look on her face, but just continues her work. Gets on stage, does her little dancing.
It's me.
I'm
You know.
curious who the boys are.
I'm guessing Telemarcus, or maybe even the boys. We'll never know. Well, I guess maybe we will.
Hopefully we will.
Currently, we will not know.
Yeah, no. I was just like, that's weird.
What are you up to?
Okay, so
And Paris, what are you up to as well?
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
come in.
And Belladonna will be coming down
Yes.
as well.
Okay.
Oh, she's at the bar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's sitting there. You're right.
I might do it.
And like, I'm still there, right? 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
just listening.
Yeah, you're just chilling.
I'm like, I got
I don't know if I'm allowed to go back in the bar. I don't know if I'm allowed.
I think it's unclear.
It is unclear.
I mean,
It
I
was
think
made unclear.
I think you know that the like Telemarcus and Esme are doing their are basically patrolling the entire place. So they would probably notice. So it would be up to your discretion if that would be okay for you to come back in.
Let the other people decide quick what they're doing. Let's hear what other people are doing. I'm just listening in on the shuffling of paper, probably. So.
Well, I think we're both at the bar right now.
Mhm.
So are you coming in or?
No.
Okay.
You can ask where I am.
What do you mean?
You have my
You can text
you have
me.
my
Pigeon
pigeon.
thing.
You have my
Oh my
pigeon
God.
number.
Yes.
You have my pigeon
It's
number.
actually just a
Hi,
phone
whatever.
shaped like a bird.
Yeah.
You have my pigeon
Yes.
number.
Okay.
Ye old
Let's
Twitter.
start with Papyrus, right?
You'll know me as Pyrus.
Dear Pyrus, where are you? Go.
I told you I was outside.
Okay, are you coming back in?
It is unclear as to whether or not
Why are you
I
talking like this?
it is unclear. It is unclear as to whether or not I am welcome in this establishment at this very moment. I do not even know if Asmir parentheses the Yonti closing parentheses is also aware as to whether or not I am to be permitted back into the establishment.
I'm sorry, it's giving Jimmy Fallon writing those letters.
It is very unclear for both of us.
Talking in circles.
I can tell you quite a bit about what I just overheard in Khan's office. I don't know. This is probably not over pigeon communication worthy. Definitely more of an in-person meeting
Okay.
type.
Sounds good.
Yes. Anything that you would care to update me
I
on
hate this.
is amazing, and I would greatly appreciate it. As to stay in the loop so we can solve this case.
Yeah, you're what?
How have you not got
You're
the
bright.
character count?
I have the unlimited
Oh
pigeon
my gosh.
count. You're bright-eyed, eager, and willing new employee, Pyrus.
I'm just thinking of how different this energy is from you leaving Scribe PI being like, coffee.
Yeah.
Where's the lid?
Yeah.
Look, get a magnifying glass.
It's telling you the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd changed you.
And then I,
And it's just a phone, so it drops.
yeah.
Okay. Like, okay.
You have to like shake the phone to like get it to go.
Yeah.
Misty and Shelly are both like off somewhere else, right?
Yes, they're
Or,
working.
Lucy too,
yeah.
right? Lucy too.
Lucy too. Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay. Okay. Coming out right now. You didn't just say all that. Just let me know.
Could have just been like a come outside and talk.
Yeah. Be like, okay, next time please shorten that. For like tonight, you know all that. Oh my god.
Sorry. To
You do the equivalent of a thumbs up.
Yeah, like,
Tap
thumbs
back.
up. Yeah.
my deepest condolences.
Okay, heading out now.
My deepest condolences. I did not mean to offend. I will keep the message brief from now on. Period. You're great. Eager and willing employee.
New employee.
New employee. Pyrus Lesk.
Oh my god. Pirates.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I do not even know your name every time.
You
It's the
ding.
same name.
You hit send after.
Yeah.
And then we get a ding.
My god. I don't need to know it every time. You can just send a message.
It's from the same contact.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. Every time I'm getting from your bright eyed new like virus.
It's like
Oh
emails
my
have
gosh.
signatures. It's actually,
Yeah.
no, you actually type it out. You're right.
Okay. Hello.
Oh, hi. Okay.
I have
So
words.
I heard
Okay.
crazy stuff going on in the office.
What'd you hear?
I just fill her in because that was
Yeah.
a lot.
Sounds good.
That was a lot.
Yes.
So I don't know what Shawty's up to. I don't know what her motives are or what all that was about.
Yeah.
Could I? Can I roll a focus to see if I can catch her lie,
Oh.
like retroactively?
Yes, 100%.
I mean, I don't have a good focus, but like I would still.
Yes.
Because that was just weird. All of that was weird.
Yeah. I'll have her roll her sneak.
Mm-hmm.
She has a D4, so you're
Oh.
probably.
Okay.
Please don't hire them.
I don't get it.
Oh my god.
Oh, I mean, it's possible. She get a 1?
Yeah.
Okay,
Two.
so it's possible she also does.
Yeah, too.
Oh, I do. I have a soft 2.
A soft 2? Okay.
I don't know. Does she have any more tokens?
No.
Okay.
No.
So she rolls a 1. You're good.
But would she? I don't know.
It's possible she might just tell you later. Or just tell you, period.
Yeah.
You never
Yeah.
know.
So I don't know. I don't know what her whole
So
thing was. It was weird. It was definitely weird. And all I can tell you now
I'm
is
curious
that
if she'll follow me. Yeah.
it sounds like he is looking through files of, I guess, people who could be suspicious. Because as of right now,
logical assumption.
I'm convinced of the lie.
Yeah.
As of
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe if I think back harder on it.
Maybe if you go, wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute. That doesn't make
I ain't
sense.
thinking of
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Literally. But what I guess I'm just gonna. I don't know. I'm not speaking right now. This is Tristan speaking.
Yeah.
Are we waiting?
No.
Oh,
She said not
okay.
to wait.
Okay.
We can just
Um,
roll.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. Well, guess what I heard? I don't know, oh my gosh. But I'll be like, okay, guess what I heard from Rewolder Peterson. From the dancers.
Mhm.
I'm not really saying that stuff. You heard
What I
it, right?
find is weird is that Shelly did tell me where to find her, and what you're telling me is just reaffirming my confusion.
You mean Misty?
Yes,
I was
Misty.
gonna say, what did Shelly tell you?
Not Shelly.
Okay, there we go.
Misty.
Yeah.
Misty, you told Mercedes died 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So I don't know what that's all about.
Interesting.
That's weird.
Weird.
It is. I don't know what she had to do with it.
Yeah,
Seeming that she did have some.
I know. Yeah, especially because she was telling Shelly to tell the voice that it's her.
I'm glad the centipede had some good materials
Yeah.
for me to buy.
Yeah, but that was good. Actually.
Uh-huh.
And I'd like to think about Lucy too. Do you know?
Who's Lucy?
Lucy's one of
yes.
the other dancers. She's you would recognize her based on how little you recognize her because she's brand spanking new, pretty much.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, I don't know what role this is. Maybe like Focus or something. But did she replace Mercedes when she left?
No role necessary.
Okay.
She did not.
Okay.
She's like
Brand new.
like
Okay.
2-3 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah.
Also, what I heard was that there was two, not just Mercedes that disappeared, but there's another person
Mhm.
that we could potentially look in.
Do you know who it is?
No,
Oh.
I didn't. I'm
True,
I'm just
true.
listening.
I know you can't do
I'm
anything.
just listening.
I know you can't do
I
anything.
just have a cup full of
I know.
wall.
You didn't hear anything? Okay.
No, I didn't hear anything about it.
Well, at least we know there's somebody else too. So it's a pattern.
Or wait, did I hear that? No, that was a premonition. I don't know that. Redact that.
Of
No.
what?
You heard the two
That was a premonition that two people.
No, you
No,
No,
that was
no,
a
it was a
that was
question.
a direct question.
No,
Oh,
I asked
really?
you that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
No, you're right.
no, it was a premonition.
No,
It was
a
a
question.
Katie question. I said,
Oh, you're right. Well, that was one of the
Redact that. Redact all that.
Redact
Oh,
it.
You
but
don't
it's
know
a
that.
free. Oh, yeah.
yeah, because
I was like, it definitely was a question.
how many employees have disappeared in the last
Yeah,
year?
that was a premonition.
Oh, okay.
that was the second one. You're right.
That
Yeah.
was a mean
We do not know that.
Okay.
We're outside by the
Tristan
way.
knows that, but
Pyrus Carrix is not.
yeah.
Oh.
I was partially listening. Yes.
Yes.
Also playing Wingspan, so not fully.
Let's freaking go. I think it's my turn now. Well, it must be if you played.
We're outside.
Yeah.
And I heard she was like,
They went outside, had a whole conversation, or listened in on a conversation between Shelly, this new dancer called Lucy, and Misty Parm.
new dancer.
Within the past like
brand
3
new.
weeks.
Not replacing Mercedes.
Like I recognize her because she's like the
Well,
new
replaced
person.
her when she left.
Only 2 to 3 weeks new though. So
As
Yeah,
a-
but it probably took a month or so to get her.
Oh, true.
I feel like
3 months?
workforce.
I don't know. 3 months on a human trafficking ring. I don't know. They can find someone.
That's very true, actually. Because I was like, took me
They
3
can
months
get
to
back
find
here, no problem.
I'm stealing them. Guys, I got 25 cents in my dividend.
Nice.
And I thought you said your debit card.
I know. I was
went,
like, oh no.
Oh,
Do you
why
need
would I
money?
be announcing
Yeah.
Do you need a loan? In this conversation, actually, you, Belladonna, are currently at the bar.
No, I took my water bottle.
Took your water. They are currently outside discussing things.
Oh.
If you wanted to join them.
Yes, I want to go home.
Okay. Would you like to check in with them at all? Because you have information they don't, which is why they're asking that.
And I do see how that would be helpful, but I don't personally.
Is she leaving the bar?
Yes.
Yes.
She's leaving.
I don't know if I'm fully convinced that I was working for, working with them. I think that was all on Belladonna's
Also,
own fruition.
please roll a d4 and let us know if you get a 1. That's the only
Yes.
way anything happens.
It's a nuke.
And then the game's over. Because we all die.
No, just you.
4.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know that, yeah.
He was trying to read through your lie.
You got it.
You read through my one?
Your lie about
The cards.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he failed.
Oh wait, would you recognize me? Because I owe you.
Yeah, and I'd be like,
Oh, okay. I see
You
one trying to
guys
offer.
you guys spoke briefly before she went up also.
Yeah.
we did?
Mhm.
Why?
Because he was trying to
Oh, I
convince you
remember
to
that.
go up to talk to him.
And you said we had
And
the
then
same
Oh,
she's
and she
there.
was there, and I was like,
Yeah. I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
nice.
so is she walking out of the bar right now?
She's walking in the bar.
Oh my god, hey!
Okay, good,
yeah,
good. I was
and
like,
do
we
think
gotta go.
I would talk to him and be like, so you,
I like how for the man who tried to deceive you and like convince you to do something, you're totally fine talking to, but the person you spent like an hour speaking with,
The person I deceived.
Yeah,
tried to
yeah.
deceive.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, kid.
Still
Oh
pissed
my
about the
gosh.
money.
Yeah.
What's up?
Especially
Kid.
since I just kind of walked
You know how
out.
you were
Yeah,
trying to
and
get
then
me
I
up
just-
there?
It wasn't like I was like,
Mhm.
cheater.
I just wanted to let you know that I didn't do it for you.
I could tell. You bribed him.
And
He didn't take the money.
and he didn't take the money, which is great because then I got to keep it. And he walked out of here with a free drink.
Free drink, and then I pull out my
The bottle of whiskey?
And then I also pour. I grab a glass.
Yeah, of
I
course.
grab 2 glasses.
Of course.
I grab 3 glasses.
Yeah.
Would you like one?
You got 3 glasses.
These are for me.
My vodka's mostly for archaic purpose.
Yeah, I heard.
You heard? Yeah, you tell him, Gracie.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
What?
Arcane.
Archaic is
arcane just means
Oh,
old.
arcane?
That just means
Yeah, yeah.
old.
Oh, that makes
Like
sense.
archaeology.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was listening. I have ears everywhere.
How many years do you have?
I'm a mummy. I have plenty. I pull ears out.
Wait, no. No. What person did you kill and skin?
Yeah.
Name,
I'm
the,
like,
name the person you killed and skinned and then kept their ear on ice?
They're smelly.
mummified.
They're smelly.
That's such a process.
They're
trying to
smelly.
recipe.
They're smelly. I don't know.
Oh.
They're the cadavers.
Give me a drink.
Maybe fake ears?
They're the cadavers that
Oh my
Allie was
God.
eating. There's no ears. I hit your
Correct.
glass.
Correct. There's no ears.
I pull out fingers.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Fake
That's
ears.
Not better. Not better. It's not better.
A little bit.
A little bit, but not
yeah,
good.
Yeah, true.
I was all ears. I'm no longer.
What?
I was just listening in your conversation. I don't know.
Oh, so what did you hear? Was any of why were you listening on my conversation?
As you know, I'm from Scribe PI with a K.
Oh, okay.
It's like, it's not with a K. I'm going to tell you this.
Immediately being
Yes.
like, I don't care if this cover is blown. The amount of effort I put in to try to not be.
So as you know, we were just. I point to this one. Wait, why am I talking?
What?
You're the leader. You're the boss.
She won't talk to her.
Oh, that's true.
That's what you're talking.
Hey, I remember you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, we were just.
I don't know how to lie.
My boss was talking with you about. Wait, can I? Are there any like cameras or things around?
Yes.
Oh, we
Can I roll
should've been
sneak
talking
roll?
Yes.
before. Were we whispering before?
I don't know. Probably not.
I think we should have checked that.
That was my first
Where?
initial thought when you were coming out,
Yeah.
and I just never asked to roll
Oh
because
my
I
God.
immediately forgot. I got an 8.
Yeah, not like you mentioned the hidden recording thing you had.
I know. Oh.
So you guys are investigating that girl that died.
Yeah. you said
I'm
that.
whispering.
You
Yeah,
also
yeah.
knew this.
Yes.
That was the whole
That's
point.
what I
She was
just
there.
said.
Oh, right.
That's why I said you were talking
No,
with her about
No,
that.
you didn't care.
Yeah,
You had no skin in the game.
Yeah.
literally. Oh yeah, I remember that now.
I just wanted to hear what was going on because he's the boss of the.
Oh,
he was her boss.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you that his relationship with that girl definitely feels a little funny. And I tell him about the 2 missing people. So now you actually know it now.
Okay.
That there are two employees in the past year.
Wait, does Mercedes count as one of them, or is it two separate?
She's one of them.
Okay, okay. So the other one might
That's my
say,
figure.
or
Yeah.
might be dead.
Can I roll a?
Why?
You should take her.
Oh, she's so cute.
You should take her. You should take her. She ate my burger.
Can
Does
you?
Chloe need a
Can you?
friend?
A little, but
She's deaf and bad.
I was gonna say, I don't
No.
think
Hey,
they would be
Chloe's-
as friendly.
Scared.
can you roll a search roll? Can you wait? Can we roll a search roll? Well, can she roll a search roll?
Sure. What is she
For-
looking for?
Like so, like I see. So now that I see that there's cameras,
Mm-hmm.
can we discern if there's like audio component to it, or is it just visual?
Oh yeah.
Because that'll make me feel better about me yapping.
Yeah. What'd you get?
19.
19. There are no audio
Okay,
components
good.
to these cameras.
Okay.
There are, like, they're visual, like a whole lot around this area just because of how high crime it is. You can easily find a place with that 19 that is outside of that view if you go down like 2 buildings,
Okay.
and then you're gone from both the visuals.
Okay.
So is that what we do?
Yeah.
You're the one who
Yeah.
notices it. I don't.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh, come on, let's go.
I grab and I'm like, here, come on.
What?
Come on, let's go.
Why
We're
are we-
talking. There's cameras.
They can't hear us.
Yeah.
Having not done a search roll to know that, just decides.
Yeah.
I love it. That energy is so welcome. I love that so
You
much.
and I both know the vibes were bad in there.
Okay, yeah, where are we going?
She
Okay.
knows a place.
Yeah, just hold on here.
Okay.
So
What else did you learn? Or I don't know.
Basically,
I pour more.
I let you know that vibes are bad in there, and that Mr. Con Elmorado,
Almari.
Elmari,
I like the different names.
knows and can sense something's up, but it is not from within. So it's not like I can tell you what it isn't, not what it is. So there's definitely a lot of bad schemes going on. That's where they get most of their money. So in case you couldn't figure that
Like what?
out.
Oh wait, I was listening. No, that was premonitional
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
too.
Was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because he
It was
said
visions.
that was a tarot. Because he was like
He alluded to it, but he never said what it was.
You saw what the things actually were.
He just said
Yeah.
things going on inside would not be appreciated outside.
Okay, so I'm confirming.
Yes.
Mmm.
Is that Jan?
No, it's Tim and dog.
Oh, Jan and dog. Anything else I feel like I need to share? I'll be honest, don't remember the entirety. I just remember the BS I made up.
yeah, just the fact that there's further, like, I think you would recognize the mistrust or that he has in his outer circle, those dancers and workers and stuff,
He definitely
has suspicion
only
there.
likes his 2 men and just uses the other people for money.
Would you tell them that you like lied and tried to convince him that there are like 1 or 2 of his?
No.
Cease to believe that. And I think that's all the stuff that he didn't already hear, and then he fills everything in on you.
Yep.
So everyone's.
Oh, is Caitlin not with us?
She is
I
now.
am now.
But she didn't hear, so he's explaining this to
okay.
her. And I think that's probably a good place to stop. But I do want to hear your guys' thoughts on what you're looking to do. Like, I know you started a list of some open-ended things, but I want to know them so I can make sure I'm
I
right.
know, I keep forgetting this is a murder mystery and that I'm supposed to be thinking about that. And I'm just vibing.
I want to look into. I want to try and figure out the other missing person. Because I think that would give a broader idea of.
I think you two should ask your cop connection about the Osiris Oasis owning them.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Really? But if they're your friends, that means they're a trusted
Doesn't mean
source.
But
What?
like,
I feel like if you're a friend, they would tell you what's actually going on.
it's
I
a
think
friendly face.
You
Yeah.
have a
long as
positive
you're
relationship with your cop friend. You have a positive relationship with your cop friend, though your cop friend is low level. You have a negative relationship with your cop friend, but he's
But he did
high
help me
level.
out. Yeah.
So I feel like yours could at least tell you a little bit of, they own us, blah, 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 like the details of,
That feels sketchy to me, but I guess I can.
Really?
I'm already, especially now that I kind of annoyed him,
But you can take a break. You can take a break from.
like a greatness. Yeah, I'll let it cool off
Yeah.
for a second. But I do need.
I'm thinking this crime syndicate thing is probably gonna be.
Well, they are the
do
crime
we
syndicate.
still know
Yeah.
Allie's
Mhm.
information?
So what are the other places?
Oh, she really didn't do anything.
Is it just
No.
Osiris?
She was supposed to do an autopsy.
And she did the autopsy,
Black
just-
market and the clubs.
Oh, we
Allie
got the
did,
papers.
yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's
And
who
who
the
did-
black market and the clubs.
Who are her
So
connections?
like we've only been
She has a bunch
Oh.
of connections at the hospital.
True. That's probably true.
Does Katie feel as though we need to go towards that since now we don't have that source?
There will always be things that you can get from there, but information that you get from there can also be gotten other places.
Okay.
And that's pretty much the same with anything.
Yeah, we should look at the messing up with the medicine thingies, like the fact that autopsy and medical reports aren't matching up.
Oh.
Because wasn't
But you don't know that.
someone else said that.
No.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
She went to the morgue, but she doesn't have the context of their paperwork to know things were missing.
Yeah.
I
just
thought
saw certain
someone
papers.
else. I thought it was like Alice was like.
But we don't know what Allie knows.
No, I know. It was like Allie was with the one making the connections of like this didn't match up, and then I thought in the
Okay, I totally understand. One of the nurses and the doctor, like the mortician, the medical examiner, talked about, okay, like that paper, like make that paperwork disappear.
Oh yes.
They
I
did say
hear
something
that.
like that.
Yeah.
around
To
Kayla.
me. Yeah.
Caitlin was eavesdropping on it.
Okay. So you should take that knowledge and run with it, because I don't know about it.
The return of the agency.
Yeah.
I need
The
to-
agency round too. I'm thinking somebody else should maybe go this time.
Want to switch?
But we don't know about
Want to
it.
switch? We could do each other's. We could do
Wait,
because
what am I
my whatever at
Yes.
Oasis is sus. You didn't interact with anyone really. You could go there,
How far
and
is
you also
that
have
thing?
you have Shelly's earpiece.
That's what I was gonna ask. How far
I would
is that?
I would probably wait
Like,
for.
what's the range?
Like
I'd probably want to get it back from her.
same building ish.
Okay, so I probably
Like
should
you can
say
hear
something.
her from her, like she's at the other end of the building. You can hear her from out here,
Okay.
but if you kept walking, you would
Yeah.
lose her.
We'll
Yeah.
probably want to get that back from her.
She knows I have it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Some
Or-
person comes back.
She doesn't. She knows that I have.
She knows
Oh my god.
you have it.
She doesn't know. She doesn't.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
that's
matter.
the thing.
Scribe PI has it.
Scribe with a K.
Scribe
No,
PI.
sorry,
Scribe
that was the
PI.
K.
Scribe.
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 Scribe. PI definitely has it.
That does not have the K.
It's right there on my hat that I was given
I just think
by the one.
Assistant.
Just still sees.
There you go. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
It was given to me by the shot one shotty. Marissa?
Marissa, yeah. Marissa Louise.
Oh, Marissa Laura. Okay.
During his orientation.
Of just like making it
God.
so awkward.
She's like,
Have
let
a
me see if I can
magnifying
convince
glass?
someone to have a
Okay.
kid. Yeah.
So
Okay. Is there anything else around Charville? I guess I can just stay at
Oh.
our Charville.
so Caitlin has another thing that like this crime syndicate also controls like other
Yes, clubs and the black
other
market.
clubs and bars.
Yeah. It says
Club.
Mummy
Bar.
Mom that
Another
will
club.
goes to the black market and the clubs.
Yeah. So, yeah, there are satellite.
Oh,
Bars?
Okay. So like this is the main one though. Sounds good.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I
like, make
figured.
sure I'm not supposed to go into any
That was
other
pre-flushed out.
ones. that was like what we did.
His hands are in almost all seedy parts of
Okay.
Charville. But this is the one that he stays at and is like the
Okay.
one guy.
Yeah.
But he
But there are
he
like other
owns
people.
other people
Okay.
that own
got
other
it.
things.
So he's like the top.
He's the top.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
That's what I was
He's Big Papa.
Yeah. Papa Tom.
Hmm.
Got it. Okay.
What are you gonna do?
No idea. Waiting for you to ask me to join your team because I'm such an amazing person.
I think I've done nothing but do that for all 4 seconds.
That was
of
me
my
just
sentence.
dragging you over here. I put a hat on you.
And I said, okay, yay.
You're like, wait a second.
Would you?
Excuse me.
Would you like to help
Wait,
us?
are you recruiting people now?
Oh no! I remember. Caitlin, I've seen the one talking, and when I shifted over to you, you said help me to keep talking. So I don't know.
But we can't just recruit random people.
Look at me.
I don't know about random.
A mogul.
She's a mogul. Look at her.
I talked with her.
It wasn't I helped.
Can I do a convincing roll?
For Charlotte?
Oh my God.
Yeah, you can do a sturdy roll if you'd like.
Oh shit. He's gonna win this.
Yeah,
Hello.
you will.
Oh my God.
Oh my god, she's a
Oh
mogul.
my God.
Oh.
Wait,
Yes!
no,
I got a
no.
3, she got a 2, but I got a 5.
You got a 5. Oh, okay.
Wait, you have enough.
You're acting.
No,
Maybe
I mean
a five.
you wanna.
Why do you not?
Yeah, why do you not want me in there?
Oh wait, if you go, you're
I
at
have
4,
five.
right?
I have.
Oh. Wait, I
No,
do have
if
two.
you add 1, then you get 4. You re-roll it and add it.
Oh, true.
You blow up.
Why do you not want me in the team?
I don't know. She's really fighting this for some reason.
Well, I don't think Charlotte would want it because she's like trying to.
I know,
True.
but for the ninja team,
Can I-
they're
Oh,
just
okay.
Then I'm paying.
Okay, if he pays, I'll just let it go.
Okay.
I'm not paying.
Yay!
You were paying to roll. I was paying to outroll you again to convince you that she's on the team.
Okay, cool.
No! No!
Caitlin said, "I want the most
Yes.
points this time."
You've always had the most points. Why?
Because I keep missing up rolls. Oh, wait, if I don't do it, can I get another one then?
How are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
What'd
cool.
you get?
Thanks.
Shoes?
Just a little.
I did get some shoes.
See, she's a, and now she's profiteering.
Yeah.
Katie.
She's a war
You guys
profiteer.
have probably. When I listen back, I'll keep track of when you guys lose.
She's a roll. She's a. I haven't lost a roll.
Okay.
$7.
At least this session.
Very nice.
Never
Well,
lost a roll.
Well, the ones that I've lost, I've paid to get
Carrots?
to it.
Right.
So.
Did you lose
Which I
the
can't
one
have
that-
after the dog.
Oh, I did.
You're welcome.
Take one.
I did.
Take one. Why not?
Stuff.
But it was like a retrospect loss because I didn't know at the time.
That's fine.
I'm a
You take one
party.
too.
Yeah, yes.
I get a thing?
Yeah, for fun.
Yeah!
So
Everyone gets
takes
inspiration. Everyone gets inspiration.
It's okay. Good. I like talk for
Crap, who has the Sharpie?
Uh,
Caitlin.
Oh,
Right here.
Oh, Sharpie? Sharpie. Oh.
Spell it correctly.
Okay, if you guys have any other ideas of what you want to focus on, just let me know at some point in your life, and I will.
I did not realize this last time that I had the zombie City Hall type clerk of records.
One more time.
It's okay. It says zombie City Hall head clerk of
Charlotte, do you want to
Yes.
see my? Do you want to see what your newest employee has in your hat? Queen of Scribe PI.
Oh my gosh.
So I can only read it as scrib.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't yeah.
I should actually say mogul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I make a little note. Planning on firing both of these people after this.
What?
You're currently on like your training thing.
I am.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
trying to hire the
I
people.
think I'm doing
Probation.
pretty well.
Yeah, probation.
I think I'm doing pretty well.
Mm.
See this as a connection that helps us get closer to the murder.
Wow. And
What do you mean how?
Because I'm amazing.
And you
Caitlin,
could say that
let it
this
slide.
connection is crystal clear.
This is just Charlotte.
Because I hear that she
I
has.
will let you win.
Because for what I listen to,
A big part of
she
my person
potentially
is
has a
hire
good connection
Crystal clear.
with.
He's new. Oh,
She has a pretty crystal clear connection
Got it.
with Connell Mark, from what I'm hearing.
okay.
Yeah, we're like.
You definitely weren't scared of it all.
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Oh,
well done.
so then maybe she can go back to the club
Gracie.
as well.
Just, I don't know.
She's like, oh.
She didn't even go for it. Come on,
I
go.
can't even hear you yell at her.
Yeah.
Oh. She's thinking about it. She might go for a little one.
And she also
No, I'm right for the goal.
she eats.
Oh.
So and now she's gonna run away because we think she's gonna take it from her, and we are.
Oh.
Go faster, or I'm gonna pick it up.
Oh.
Oh, I hate the way she eats. It sounds so gross.
I couldn't hear it until you drew attention to it.
She like heavy breathes.
Oh, well, I do too, so I can't judge.
What the?
I figured out that breathe right strips work for me. So for the cruise, I'll make sure I bring my breathe
Hey,
right.
as long as I'm not like,
I have to make sure
stressed,
you fall
I don't
asleep.
care.
Okay, you need to fall asleep first.
or I can live.
I know, but I think they've worked.
It was just that one time that I think I was super
Pissed
stressed
off. Yeah,
because I think
that was
Catherine was coming the next day or
Yeah,
something.
It was a bad day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, have you guys planned it all out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like
Yeah.
And by planning it all out,
Bought everything.
yes.
Oh, okay.
And we're
Nice.
gonna vibe it out.
We're gonna vibe it out.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think the part that will stress me out, we're choosing not to stress about. Because, like, I think the transportation to and from
Oh.
places
Yeah.
freaks me out.
Yeah.
So I go,
That's valid.
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. You can always like Uber or something.
Yeah. I think I've never been the person to use Uber.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think I've always
I just
gone.
don't like to do it by myself, but I don't mind hiring it.
See, that's the part I don't like.
Oh, yeah.
If someone else hired me an Uber, and then I would go by myself.
Oh,
Wait, really?
I
I like
happily
watching a little.
like
They give you a little map when you do it too.
Okay, I
You can
do.
also send it to people too, which is nice.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'll send you cars.
There you go.
Really good to watch to make sure we're going the right way.